Here she comes, look at her roll. There she goes, eating that coal. Watch her fly, look at her sail. Let her bye the fireball bell.
Have you ever ridden on a train?
No.
I have another question to ask you. Do you think trains would be helpful in the energy crisis?
I'm sure it will.
Okay.
Yes, I believe so, because you use more coal instead of using gasoline. Yes, I believe it would too. Gasoline's going so high now.
Do you think trains would be helpful in the energy crisis?
I have no idea.
I'm Bill Priest, Chancellor Emeritus of the Dallas County Community College District. It's my privilege this morning to wish the college happy birthday and congratulations on 20 years of successful service to the community.
Stuff that dreams are made of.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Tell us what's going on back here. It's all...
We are getting ready for the show.
What show are you talking about, dude?
The Spring Dance.
Yeah.
Big, huge, spectacular movie musical. A hooray for Hollywood MVC Dance Showcase. The 25th, the 26th, and the 27th.
Okay.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
We've been working very hard.
About 4 months worth. Tell us about the wonderful costumes that you've made.
There's feathers, there's satin.
We got glitter, we got hula hoops.
There's leather, there's corsets. Come on down to the NBC Dance Show.
Stay at home this weekend, come back to Mountain View and see the 2019 Spring Dance. What's it called?
See the glamorous life of a stage manager at the NBC Dance Show. I tell you what, we're excellent at brooms.
So you got a master's degree for that?
I sure did. Watts' master's degree at work. I'll never let go. Wait, you're pushing me. Come on.
My favorite part of all the showcases we do here, and including Dallas Black.
But what?
You gotta go there and raise the sight for us.
Okay.
Oh, man.
We'll take a second.
Oh, man. Right in the middle of the interview. Right in the middle of the interview, they pull him away.
Well, in the office for a young mechanic can be a panic with just a good-looking pan.
And in the shop girl can be a top girl if she pleases a tired businessman.
Hooray for Hollywood!
Hey, you want to come see this show, NBC Hollywood? It's gonna blow your mind. So much fun, the music, the lights, the glitz, the glamour! Woo!
The movie musicals, we love them. Our cast is getting ready. And you're hearing a wonderful squeaky sound.
Yeah. Giant doors. Wait, where'd you go? What? Wait, ho. Hey,
Get here.
Hooray, hooray, hooray for Hollywood! Hollywood! Yeah!
Are you ready to go to the movies? I know I am. Hey, there's no butter.
Oh man, working with STEM, it helps me to reinforce what I am responsible for knowing once I get to eventually pharmacy college.
This gives me more option to know would I like to teach more or do more research.
Being able to interact with students, my peers now, that's going to give me a head start whenever I go into teaching later on.
People who are particularly aimed to help you get to point A to point B.
Working with STEM, it fits into my career plan really well because I tutor math. That's my favorite subject. And it helps me understand better what I'm showing, what I'm learning.
I was looking around and discovered that there's actually an organization that is just for nerds like me, just for people who love like science and mathematics and technology.
It just helps me to be successful in those classes.
So what is STEM anyway? Well, it stands for courses in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And a STEM PAL is a peer-assisted learning supporter, or a STEM student, with at least 15 credit hours and a GPA minimum of 2.75, who has also participated in mentor and tutor training. With STEM PALs, the college will be able to train and certify advanced STEM students to serve as mentors, tutors, and even entry-level lab assistants. During registration, your STEM academic advisors Katie Washington and David Kellum will tell you in depth how STEM students are tested and then placed in learning cohorts based on their major of interest. Based on various research on universities that participate in learning cohorts, students who participate as members of these communities have higher retention and graduation rates. They also report higher satisfaction with their undergraduate experience. Administrative assistant at 214-860-8520 or email her at jlarkin@dcccd.edu.
I'd like to maybe at the end of my career go into teaching, maybe community college, maybe Mountain View in particular.
student programs, services, and activities reflect Mountain View College's commitment to the support of each student's individual academic needs. Hello, I'm Karina Gardea, Vice President of Student Development. As Mountain View College enters its third decade, the faculty and staff have developed various support services for our students that reflect the needs of a rapidly changing society. They include child care for the returning single parent and financial aid. We maintain a center where students can receive personal academic training in study skills, writing and reading skills, and math tutoring. The college's professional counseling staff offers career, personal, and academic advisement. The Office of Student Programs and Resources coordinates club activities, conducts leadership workshops, and brings important speakers to campus. Through our placement office, students have access to job information for both part-time and full-time employment in the greater Dallas area. Flexible registration periods mean that students can enroll for classes at their convenience. For more information about student services and programs, call 333-8680.
And you thought the fashions of the 70s were ugly. Hey everybody, I'm Randy Clower. I'm not Jason. And this is Mountain View's 50th anniversary. Seems like yesterday we were celebrating the 25th. Things sure have changed at this old school, and I'm going to tell you all about it. You know, the world has changed, first of all. Great medical advances, technological advances, social reform. And of course, you know, the biggest news, of course, is that we found out that UFOs really did exist, and we've made friends with aliens, and we're traveling all over the solar system. They're sharing technology. Enough of that, though. Let's talk about Mountain View's illustrious 50 years. Some things never change at Mountain View College, like these chairs. Of course, we could stand a few more of the anti-gravity type around here, but one thing definitely has changed at Mountain View. We don't use videotape anymore. Everything's digitized on little crystals. But I've managed to hold on to a few select video cassettes.
Good morning to the Science and Math Division. Anybody who calls a meeting at 8 o'clock in the morning is an absolute fool. Anyone who says they will be at a meeting at 8 o'clock in the morning is an even bigger fool. So here I am this morning to talk with y'all a little bit about your new LRC.
Okay, first thing we got to do is prepare the performer, which in this case is Dr. Grimes, who plays Mark Twain and has been for a number of years. It's going to look kind of silly here, but better you than me, I suppose. Try not to wince or anything, just take it easy. It'll be cold there for a while. Go ahead, slap it right in the eyes.
To experience these moments, which are indeed the gift of love of the performer to his audience, are the greatest fulfillment of my life and the joy of working in the theater.
Crazy to even try, but listen to what your heart keeps saying, and don't ask the reasons why. Good morning, America, how are you? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the rain they call the city of New Orleans, and I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done.
Isn't this the height of nonchalance, furnishing a bed in restaurants? Well, a bit of dinner never hurt, but guess who is gonna be desserts? Do good girls do just what Mama says? When Mama's not around, it's a feeling. Hey, what a feeling.
A bit of pate.
I drink it all day.
Hi, I'm Arch Dye with Mountain View College. We're here at Showbiz Pizza today to look at their robots. We think about robots as being used out in industry, but they're also great to eat pizza with. These robots are air-powered, electronically controlled, and great.
That's good. That was good.
Hi, I'm Jeff Grimes. Welcome back to Kiva. We're joined on our program today by Tom Dodge, English instructor. Tom, what was the motivation for Body Count?
The motivation? Yeah. Cut. I don't know motivation.
I'm sorry, what is Body Count about?
Okay.
Excuse me.
Well, I'll be seeing y'all.
Money, man.
Yeah. It's just money.
Just hold on to it.
I got you.
Are you ready? Well, Tom, thank you very much for that.
You're welcome.
You got me. All right.
I was taught as a little Pillsbury doughboy always to say you're welcome.
Well, shut up.
Okay.
Go.
I can't do any better than that. What do you want me to do that I didn't do?
Just one more. You said more better.
Did I?
Yeah.
That humanizes it. Shows I'm a man of the people.
I swear. That was my line.
What
You
was
took
your
my
line?
line. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year
That
was
was
my
not.
line.
The Happy New Year was my line.
My first student recollections.
Oh, it's you. How you doing? Hey, what's going on? Wait, whoa! Red and yellow, blue and green, the prettiest thing I ever seen. You know it's red and yellow, blue and green. Lord, this world treat a little child mean. Going home from school today, I met a nice man on my way. He gave me a prism, shiny and clean, prettiest thing I ever seen. You know it's red and yellow, blue and green, the prettiest thing I ever seen. You know it's red and yellow, blue and green. Lord, this world treat a little child mean.
Oh, memories, memories, memories. So many memories at Mountain View College over 50 years. You know, I stopped smoking a long time ago, but every once in a while on special occasions like this one, I like to, you know, enjoy a cigarette, and I've managed to hold a few back, and so just indulge me this one time, okay? Shh.
Warning! This is the Mountain View College Police.
Okay,
This is a non-smoking
I'm sorry.
campus.
I'm sorry.
You are in violation
I
of Section
forgot.
4, Paragraph 7 of the anti-smoking laws.
Well, that's a look at the last 50 years here at Mountain View College. 50 years of service to the people of Southwest Dallas County, and now the entire universe. I've been proud to be associated with it, and I know you have too, and I'll see you at the 75th anniversary. Beam me up, Monique.
You know it's red and yellow, blue and green, the prettiest thing I ever seen. You know it's red and yellow, blue and green.
I think the aviation career training at Mountain View is outstanding. It's been great for me.
The training's been everything I thought it should be. The classes are small enough so I can give one-to-one help from my instructors if I need it.
Mountain View was the best choice for me. It's close. My instructors are the best. I can afford it. They've got half a dozen career programs in aviation alone. No, if I had it to do all over again, the only thing I'd do different would be to enroll sooner. Like I said, I think it's the best.
Registration is just 2 weeks away, and I don't know what classes to sign up for. How can I? I don't even know what job field I want.
Let's see if we can find the solution to your concerns one at a time. First, I can recommend some basic courses for you to take this semester based on information we already know. To help you make a career choice, Mountain View offers a complete range of career interest inventories to help you understand your goals, to help you build upon your strengths, and to help you correct areas you may be weak in. We'll help you plan a course of study that will meet your individual needs. And we'll make sure that if you plan to transfer to a four-year college, the courses you decide to take will transfer without any problem. I'll take you to the financial aid office, and through financial aid, you may qualify for a grant, a loan, or a scholarship. Mountain View also has a placement office to help you find a job while you're going to college here. Okay, come on, let's go. I'll show you where financial aid is, and on the way, I'll explain about Mountain View's Learning Resources Center, the Learning Skills Center, and the special tutoring that is available. All the students
The other day, I read in the paper that we're heading out of the industrial age and into the information age. They're wrong. We're already in the information age. Almost every business now depends on data processing systems, computers. In fact, just about every area of manufacturing, hospitals, and school systems, they all rely on computer programmers.
The training I'm getting at Mountain View is the best. The best. It's state-of-the-art. The instructors want me to succeed. I feel really good about this college, and when I graduate, I'll have the specialized computer programming skills that I need to compete for the best jobs.
What I like about Mountain View's computer programmer training is the mix of classroom training and hands-on training. In the classroom, I learn what I need to know about theory and computer languages. Then I used that in the computer lab to build my abilities to use those skills. Mountain View's data processing program is exactly the kind of training I was looking for. And best of all, I can afford it.
My subjects like art, English, and government are more than just degree requirements. They've opened many doors for me to the past, and it's helped me to understand the present a whole lot better, and they're essential building blocks for the future. Now, the instructors in Mountain View are very good. All of them have their master's degrees, and a lot of them their PhDs. My classes are small enough that I can get all of the personal attention that I need. When I need their help, they're right there, and they really do care.
As a Mountain View College student, the Learning Resources Center means a lot to me. It's a library in the traditional sense with more than 35,000 books in the collection, but it's also audio, videotapes, phonodiscs, all sorts of media. It adds a lot to my classroom studies.
After I graduate from Mountain View, I'm going to transfer to a four-year university, but I still haven't decided what I'm going to major in. And that's another thing I like about Mountain View. The tuition cost is low enough that I can afford to explore a lot of different subjects. For instance, this semester I spent less than $150 in tuition costs to begin taking foreign language, to appreciate literature, and to discover the whys of mathematics.
It's not just a degree factory. Mountain View College is a place to learn. Mountain View is what I've always imagined a college could be.
What is the smallest product in today's market with the biggest impact? It's what makes possible personal computers, digital calculators, watches, and the list goes on and on. That product is the computer chip. And the industries made possible by that chip are increasing in Dallas County at an unbelievable rate. Because of that growth, the job opportunities in the electronics field are growing just as rapidly. Dallas companies need our electronic technology graduates. They need field service technicians, manufacturing electronic technicians, bench technicians. It's a point of pride for me to be teaching my students skills, state-of-the-art skills, that they can sell to industry. We pass along these skills through courses that deal with special circuits, electronics theory and application of digital computers, and modular memories and microprocessors. And the cost? Tuition each semester for a full-time student is less than $150. The end result is not just an associate degree in applied arts and sciences, which they receive and which is, of course, necessary. But what is most important, I believe, is that here is someone who has come to Mountain View, either with no knowledge or only minimal knowledge of electronics, and after completing the course of study, leaves Mountain View College with skills that can be sold to Dallas industry. Our graduates do earn an excellent living and make a significant contribution to the advancement of technology.
Forward to retirement, time I could spend doing things I really wanted to do. And when I finally did retire, I found that I had more time to myself than I knew what to do with. I really missed being active. So I did something about it. And now I'm busier than ever, doing what I really enjoy. In the past year alone, I've taken exercise classes, guitar lessons, and even started writing some short stories. Things I never thought I would do. And it hasn't cost me an arm and a leg. The courses are really affordable. In fact, I've enjoyed these continuing education courses so much and learned so much that this semester I've enrolled in 2 college credit courses. Who knows? I may be starting a whole new career.
The French author Balzac, when asked what is art, replied, "Art is nature concentrated." The arts at Mountain View College are as fine a concentration of nature, beauty, style, and form as can be found in Dallas. This is true of the theater program, where we learn the actor's craft both on stage and backstage here in the shop, where the all-important work of scenic construction, design, costume design, and lighting design go on day and night. Dance is alive and exhilarating at our college. Mountain View Jazz, the college's own dance company, rehearses and performs the year round. Included among the many performances is the now well-known Spring Dance Gala, when Mountain View Jazz is joined by some of the area's finest dance companies in a 3-day celebration of dance. Mountain View's music program offers a full range of choices, from jazz to orchestral, piano and vocal to gospel choir. The college's art department brings students from their classroom studies to tours of Dallas galleries. The weekly art seminars on campus are conducted by outstanding area artists and are open to the public. The annual Texas College Art Show, the only statewide competition of its kind, draws participants and visitors from all over the state and rave reviews from the art critics. Come see, hear, touch, and taste this concentration of nature. The arts at Mountain View College are a feast for the senses.
There is a difference at Mountain View College, a difference which may not be immediately apparent to you when you walk onto our campus. We have a very modern facility, a beautiful campus, but you'd have to participate in the learning process to get the whole picture. If you did, you'd see faculty members who care about their students, who see students as individuals and who take extra steps to help their students learn. You'd also see programs of study which are well planned in both concept and design and are flexible to meet the needs of our students. Our programs are constantly upgraded to meet the requirements of business and industry in our community, the potential employers of our students. For instance, our career programs have individual advisory committees made up of leaders in those fields, which keep us in touch with the realities of the job market. This enables us to mesh the requirements of the world of work with the training provided by Mountain View College. When a student enrolls in a career program at Mountain View, that student can be sure that the training he or she receives is the most up-to-date technology being used in an industry. I'm proud of Mountain View College and the Dallas County Community College District. And I would like to invite you to visit Mountain View College and see for yourself and experience the excitement that can be yours through discovery and the acquisition of knowledge.
Mountain View College for tonight's concert series event. My name is Jackson Bianco. I'm the music program coordinator at Mountain View and the concert series coordinator at Mountain View College. We welcome you tonight for this piano trio. A piano trio is a combination of violin, cello, and piano, and the performers you'll see in here tonight are Dr. Luis Casal on violin, Dr. Isaac Casal on cello, and Mountain View College's own Dr. Victor Soto on piano. In a moment, I'm going to give some brief background material on these performers, but first, please take a moment to silence your cell phones, any electronic devices that you have, and please do not film, flash photograph, or film anything or record anything tonight at the concert. Okay. Before we begin, allow me to briefly give you some biographical information about these performers, starting with Dr. Luis Casal. One of Panama's leading violinists and violists, Luis Casal has been awarded Remarkable Citizen of Panama 2015 by Panama's National Commission Pro Civic Values and Morals. The Panama news cites Panama does have a worthy classical scene, and right at the top of it, we have Luis Enrique Casal. Quite an honor. Mr. Casal is Vice President of the Sinfonia Concertante Foundation of Panama, an honorary academic advisor to the Alfredo de San Malo Music Festival, viola instructor at the Juilliard School's Music Advancement Program, and violin-viola instructor at the Brooklyn Conservatory of Music, Lucy Moses School at the Kaufman Music Center, the Washington Heights Committee Conservatory of Fine Arts, and the Opportunity Music Program. An experienced orchestra player, Mr. Casal has held the position of Principal Violist ad honorem of the National Symphony of Panama, Principal Violist of the Laredo Philharmonic Orchestra, Concertmaster of the Butler Symphony Orchestra in Butler, Pennsylvania, Concertmaster of the Viola Ensemble of the 2003 Tertis International Viola Workshop and Competition, and Guest Concertmaster of the Altoona Symphony Orchestra. Luis has also performed with his brother Isaac in Isaac's project Ensemblats, fusing the classical quartet aesthetic with contemporary Latin American styles. He holds degrees from the University of Florida with honors, Carnegie Mellon University, Indiana University, and the University of Oklahoma. Dr. Isaac Casal, tonight's cellist. Isaac Casal began his cello studies at the Escuela Juvenil de Música de Panama at the age of 7. From the age of 9, he participated in music camps organized by the Concert Association of Panama, and in 1998 was granted a scholarship to attend the Daniel Heifetz International Institute in Annapolis, Maryland. In 2000, he moved to the United States after being awarded a scholarship to study at the Southwest Minnesota State University in Marshall, Minnesota. A visionary of his generation, at the age of 25, Isaac founded Sinfonia Concertante Foundation of Panama, or FUNSINCOPA. The foundation's mission has been to create educational music programs for low-income children and youth, including an orchestra system for high-risk children inspired by El Sistema Orchestral Program of Venezuela. He is also the artistic director and founder of the Alfredo San Malo Music Festival of Panama, or the ASMF, an annual one-week festival that began in 2007 and has become one of the most important music festivals of the Central American region. Isaac has degrees from Florida International University, Baylor University, and Southern Methodist University, and a doctoral in musical arts degree from Louisiana State University. Presently, and aside from his active agenda as performer and artistic director of FUNSINCOPA and ASMF, he is visiting cello faculty at the University of Panama School of Music and director of the University of Panama Cello Ensemble. And finally, our own Dr. Victor Soto. Born in Panama City, Panama, Dr. Victor Soto began his music and keyboard training at the age of 10. In 1999, Dr. Soto moved to the United States to continue his undergraduate piano studies with Dr. Daniel Repel and graduate studies with Dr. David Viscoli. In 2006, Dr. Soto joined the music faculty at Mountain View College in Dallas, where he has previously served as music department chair, keyboard studies coordinator, and artist in residence. Dr. Soto is also the founder of the Mountain View College Concert Series and author of 2 college music textbooks. As a concert concert pianist Dr. Soto has participated in international piano competitions, performed as soloist with orchestras within the United States and also with Panama's National Symphony. Dr. Soto was a member of the Camerata Dallas Duo, the Latinum Duet, the Vision Piano Trio, and has collaborated with principal members of Panama's National Symphony, Dallas Symphony, and Fort Worth Symphony. He has performed extensively as a soloist and chamber musician around the globe, including concerts in Germany, Costa Rica, Canada, China, Spain, and within the United States. In addition to a wonderful career as faculty member and concert artist, Dr. Soto is also a piano technician. His training includes the Butler School of Piano Technology, the Renner Academy in Scottsdale, Arizona, Yamaha USA in Bueno Park, California, the Bechstein Factory in Seyf-Ennersdorf, Germany, and the Steinway & Sons Piano Factory in New York. Will you please welcome to the stage tonight's performers.
Well, thank you for coming. I promise I'm not gonna read a lot. So this is a very special night tonight. Not just because I called my colleague from Panama, which by the way is very rare to see three Panamanians on the stage playing music. So everything started saying, hey, my birthday is on the 23rd of February. So why don't you just come down here and just hang out, celebrate my birthday. And all of a sudden, it's like, hey, you know what a better way of celebrating my birthday by giving a concert. So we decided to pick some repertoire that we have performed previously here at the stage at Mountain View College 14 years ago when I was first hired. So it's a very interesting program, and since every time that I do a program here at the school, I like to extend classroom instruction, I just wanted to say a few words from each piece. Tonight we will listen to two different pieces. One is from a time period that is very close to ours, from the 20th century. And the other one is even closer, okay? So two different types of styles of music. The first piece is a trio by Dmitri Shostakovich, a Russian concert pianist and major composer of the 20th century. He developed different types of techniques for, combining different type of instrumentation, different type of just colors from the different instruments. So the music of the 20th century is very different from the music, for example, of 200 years ago, from the classical period or romantic era, because you have a Beethoven writing a symphony, while 200 years later, you have people writing music that perhaps didn't sound as melodic. So in this piece, the first piece that we're going to play, it was written during World War II, okay? And as you could imagine, composers used to write music to express what is going on in society during that time. So just like in contemporary art, that you have a drawing and a painting that perhaps for some people look like, my gosh, how do I look at it, right? Or look at how many colors. Same thing happens in music. So the composers try to do things that are not common, in the sense of, okay, so why instead of playing something very melodic, why don't we play something that really expresses anger or sadness, or what was going on during World War II? Okay, so many people died, so we want to be able to express that, to express sounds that sound unpleasant to your ear. So in this composition, okay, it has 4 movements, 4 parts. Each different section tells a story, because music does tell a story. And it is a story of agony during World War II. Okay? So the piece starts with a highly, very difficult set of tones that the cello is going to produce. It's probably some of the most difficult things you can do as a cellist, correct? There we go. So, so glad I'm jealous. So, but yes, and it's very melodic at the beginning, where all of a sudden you start hearing there's something's not right. Okay. So, and it's not because we're playing wrong. Okay. So, but sometimes, you know, a lot of my students describe this music like, hey, but were you playing wrong notes? No. That's not how it is, right? So it is the style that the composer chose to write the music. So that first movement is very dissonant. Dissonance meaning that it is not pleasant to your ear. Some parts, okay? So it's what we call non-traditional harmony. So then the second movement is a dance, but it's a very interesting dance. It's a dance that doesn't really go anywhere. You know, you have the cello, the violin, and the piano all repeating this melody, and it looks like we're heading somewhere, but we don't really go anywhere. So it's just very interesting. And all of a sudden, we end up in a third movement that is just interesting. It's the easiest part for me. I just play long chords in the piano while the violin and the cello are really describing the agony that was happening during within the concentration camps. Okay, so all the Jewish that were killed and they were forced to labor and all of that. And it is really, you know, the instruments are speaking to you, right? Then leads into the core movement that the composer describes, the dance of the dead. Okay, and the composer took a Jewish style of melody and he based it on that. So, I mean, to me, it's one of the most impressive pieces that I have performed, and the story behind it is really, it's dark, okay? It is just very dark. And this composer actually is known for doing works like that. So, the second part of the program is completely different. It's actually very, very cool. It's, we call it the Four Seasons, okay? And it is tango music from Argentina. So, anybody's welcome to go and dance at tango music. So, those are really fun to play. But I'm going to tell you a little bit more of that once we get there. So, I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you once again for coming tonight, and I want to say a few words of thanks. First, our Dean, Martin Guerra West. Where'd he go? Right here. Thank you so much for all your support of the arts at Mountain View College, and for support of this event tonight. Mark Sullivan and Randy Glower, our technical hall, our performance hall technical coordinators. Sorry, I'm so moved by the music, I guess I can't talk now. And once again, Please give a great round of applause for our performers tonight. Good evening. Good evening. Awesome. Okay, hi, I'm Jackson Yandel, the music coordinator here at Mountain View College. First off, I want to thank you so much for coming out here on a Tuesday evening to hear this performance. Tonight you'll be hearing a chamber music recital, a trio, and before I introduce the artists, would you please take a moment to silence your cell phones and any electronic devices that you may have. iPads, tablets, computers, whatever, please silence them so that you don't create a distraction to the musicians or to other people in the audience. We hope you enjoyed tonight's event. Like I said, this is a trio performance. A chamber music recital is a little different than an orchestra performance. An orchestra, involves a great big group with percussion, brass, strings, and woodwinds, a giant group that would take up this entire stage. A chamber music recital involves fewer players, 1 to 10 people usually, one person per part. And tonight you'll be hearing Ivan Petruciello on clarinet. Ivan is one of the principal players in the Fort Worth Symphony Orchestra and also the principal clarinet in the Corpus Christi Symphony Orchestra. And Laura Ospina will be playing cello. She is the principal cellist of the Las Colinas Symphony Orchestra. Also plays with East Texas Symphony. And the pianist, Misha Berezhnev, comes from the Moscow Conservatory of Music and plays around the area with lots of different musicians. So you're in for a treat tonight. Very great musicians have come to perform for you. In just a moment, I'll welcome them to the stage, but once again, thank you for coming and enjoy the concert.
I think maybe a quote from Khalil Gibran would work. Khalil said, "You may forget those with whom you have laughed, but you will never forget those with whom you have cried." Mountain View and its people are like that.